Hey, everybody. Oh, it's broke. Why did it break immediately? What happened?
Oh no! Hey, Zart.
Zahrt.
What are you doing, Zart?
I don't know. We have his happy face, though. He's back. Yay!
I'm here. Discord's
fun.
stupid sometimes.
I think you just screwed up.
Sometimes it's stupid. Yeah. Speaking of, we should talk about that. We're ditching Discord. Love you, but I don't love you. All right. Cool. How's everybody? Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Happy Sundays. Awesome.
It is a happy Sunday.
Had an action-packed weekend.
Woohoo!
Action packed. Did you jump out of a helicopter?
No, but I played lots of music for very few people.
Oh. All right. Yeah.
I played lots of Minecraft. That was fun.
Were there a few people?
There were a few people.
There were a few people. All right.
There might have been more than at Mikey's shows, unfortunately.
Oh, tragic.
And that's to say,
nice.
no, that's to say nothing about Mikey and his talent. Is definitely about people that don't go to shows.
You don't have a beard that
like
awesome.
you, who sits at home and plays Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, good Lord. Are we ready to play D&D?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what we're doing today?
Yeah, well, that is what we're doing today. We do have some other things to note. Zart, do you have things that you want to say? Because I've been skipping you the last two times, and you just jump in there, and so now I'm going to make it awkward.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, so if you're following us, make sure you're following us. If you're watching us, make sure you follow us on Twitch. As you can see, there's a counter directly above my head. Once we hit 100 followers, we're going to give away a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition player's handbook, as well as a set of dice, so you can go ahead and get started with your own group. So once we hit 100 followers, we're going to do that. If you are watching this on YouTube later, go over to twitch.tv/attackofop and give us a follow. You'll get notified about when we're live, when we're doing new videos. We've got many more shows, not just this show. Some things that aren't even D&D related. We're kind of building out our whole channel into be kind of a nerd culture aspect, and we want to hit as many different things as we can. So if you have ideas that you'd like to see, send us a message, hit us up in chat, let us know what you want to see, and we'll see what we can do about that.
Awesome. Yeah. Cool. So are we ready to play? Is this gonna happen?
Yeah.
We can play D&D. Who wants to catch us up on what happened last week? Mikey?
Oh boy. All right, so here's the score. We got out of that place where the bad guy was, and everybody was dead, basically, except for, well, 2 people were dead. I was basically dead when I left, so
Everybody was dead, basically.
50%. Yeah, more than 50% death factor. And then the world dissolves around us, and we're back in that place where it's not Barovia anymore. And we're sad because our friends are dead and we couldn't even get their bodies. And we find some very friendly farmers, or some very friendly farmers find us. I'm not exactly sure how that went. I think a little bit of both. And they were cool and they were legit and they were very friendly, and everything they owned was award winning. Everything they had was prize winning, like the cake and their cows and the grass and the house and the trim. They won a lot of awards apparently, these very nice rural farmers. And we got very drunk there and had a delicious feast and celebrated our fallen friends. Well, their lives, I should say, not that they had fallen. Wording. And then they were like, yeah, these wolves are fucking with our shit. And we were like, all right. And then we went to bed, and sure enough, we heard some wolves, and then we followed some wolves. I got fucked up by several wolves, and then we killed the wolves, and then we heard voices, and then it was like an episode of a TV show where it's like something really pivotal happens, and then it's like the end credits, and you gotta wait till like next week to see what happened. So that's what happened.
That's almost better than my version. It's almost better than
Pretty
my
good.
version.
Well, it'll give it some
Awesome.
context at least.
Awesome. Well, then here we go. So, all right. Last time we met, we Weird. I'm sorry. I'm reading the way I wrote it, and it's terrible. Mikey already did a better job than me.
Well, let us be the judge of that.
Yeah. Last time we met, we moved forward within the echo of the loss of our friends. Just as you all had begun to get your wits about you, you noticed an old farmer looking down on you from his wagon, asking if you needed help. He helped you all up into his wagon, and seeing that you needed a safe place to rest, he offered you the comfort of his barn for the night. Hab Grigsby and his wife Hilda also asked for your help with some light tasks around the farm. And in the middle of the night, you were awoken by the sound of wolves attacking Hab's herd of prize-winning cattle. He was distraught and telling you that the wolves had become more and more bold and were taking more and more of his cattle. 2 so far this month. You all said you would help him investigate what was going on and take care of the wolf problem. And after a hearty breakfast provided by Hilda and Hab, you all set out to find the wolves. After about a half hour on the trail, you all found a wolf den. You snuck in, but the wolves smelled you. And a gruesome fight took place with 3 dire wolves in their pack. You defeated the wolves and began looking around the cave. You found the remains of a bard that Hilda and Hab had mentioned over dinner the night before. And with him, a very strange cylindrical key. And about that time, you heard 2 voices bickering about something. It was coming from the cave entrance. And that would bring us to our 2 new friends. Walking into the cave, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Go ahead, Jels.
Hi, I'm Ellie, and I am a halfling, and I am very, very short, even for a halfling. I don't know what else you not want to know. I have really crazy,
what do you look like?
wild. I have big brown eyes and lots of freckles, and I have this wild mass of curly, like reddish brown hair, and it's like it looks like I just finger comb it instead of doing a normal comb. So it's like not ridiculous, but it's a little ridiculous. It's got like flowers and braids all through it.
Okay. What are you carrying? What are you wearing?
I have a green dress on. It's like a simple, like little peasant dress, and some leather armor so that I'm not totally defenseless, and these little moccasins. I do have a staff, but it's a quarter staff, but it's like on somebody normal size, it'd be like up to your hip.
Okay.
Because I'm so tiny.
Half staff.
I was thinking like an 8 staff, but I don't know what the quarter refers to.
Okay.
Hang on, I have to remember what my other weapons are. Oh, and then I have like a little dagger hanging from my side.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Among other things, but you can't see the rest of it.
Sure.
I am Mercy, and I am a half-elf bard. And I'm like 5'7", not super tall, not super short, thin with dark, like black hair, like super long. And she's wearing just some super common clothes and some leather studded armor. And what does she carry? She carries knives and a short bow.
Okay. Awesome. What do you look like?
I'm not entirely sure. I hadn't really thought that far ahead. I know that she's got black hair. I know that she's got like light skin, dark skin. She's got darker skin. Like I guess olive complected, and she's, I don't know, like 35, which half elf makes her, 20-ish, 21-ish human years.
Okay. Nice.
She's pretty plain looking.
And as you're walking in, what are you 2 bickering about? And I will also say, as you're walking in, both of you make a perception check. At disadvantage.
Oh, the 2 of us?
Yeah.
Ah.
At disadvantage?
Yep. Because you're bickering with each other.
Well, I rolled 2 4s. So 10.
Nope. hang on. Mine's halfway decent. 13.
13. Okay. As you're walking in, you, Ellie, you notice blood everywhere. And some wolf corpses. And then as you're scanning the room, across the room is standing two dwarves and a fairly small, pale human girl.
So as we're walking in, I'm trying to grab at this piece of paper that Mercy is holding. But again, I'm very little. So it's very difficult. I'm like, let me see it. Let me see.
Just like holding it up over my head.
And then I just stop. Hello. What are you doing in our cave?
I turn around. Okay, so here's the score. I just got fucking swamped by some wolves in this cave.
Yep.
I turn around and I find somebody I don't know, and they announce that the cave is theirs. Thus, by conclusion, the wolves are also theirs. I draw my weapon and charge.
Whoa!
I say, "Your wolves!" Ah!
Okay.
How far away is she?
At this point, they're across that little river from you. So, like 60 feet, 67, 80 feet.
All right, so my dash won't quite make me there, but that's only 50 if I dash an A turn, quote unquote.
Okay. All right. So in this moment, Mercy and Ellie, there is I was about to say elderly. Older.
He's elder. He is definitely elderly.
Okay.
Yeah,
elderly dwarf man rushing at you with a warhammer over his head.
A bloodied, yeah.
Very bloody warhammer over his head.
A very bloody dwarf.
How far away are we? Like,
I mean, in this moment, he's just running straight at you. By the time he would end his movement, he would be about 20 feet from you.
I'm going to cast Produce Flame and just like hold up like my handful of flames. Whoa! Look.
Oh, she's casting a spell.
She's trying to burn me, son! Help!
Oh,
So I've got my handful of flames up, just like.
Okay, Mercy, you have any reaction to this situation?
I'm gonna cast Sleep
Okay.
on Gror as he runs up and try to catch him before he smashes my friend.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on, let me figure out how this one works. Sorry, Bard stuff is all new to me, so I'm gonna be like extra slow these first couple sessions.
Heck yeah, dude. Bards are great.
Oh fucking shit! I didn't realize it was this complicated.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
we thought
that
about
one. Yeah.
I think I don't think it's that complicated. Hang on one second.
No, it's creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range. Range is 90 feet. They're affected by ascending order of their current hit points. Blah 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 blah. All right, hold on. Let me roll a bunch of stuff.
So you have to roll 5d8. Yeah, the total is
Yep.
how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect.
Come on.
And I think there's a disclaimer: if you have more hit points than that, it doesn't work, basically.
Yeah, I gotta bust out a calculator because I'm not gonna be able to keep track of this in my head. All right.
Bust out a calculator.
Yeah, a creature's hit points must be equal to or less than the remaining total for that creature to be affected.
What level are you
Is
casting
this-
this at?
Is this technically
One.
before we leveled up?
Well, it's
no.
current hit points. I don't think it's total hit points.
Yeah.
Right, I'm saying, like, did you get a chance to heal after the battle before this happened?
Oh no, not really. There was really no time for that because they were walking up as soon as you were standing there.
Yeah, I believe these were mostly congruent.
32 is where I landed.
I'm at 36 out of 62.
Oh, man.
Damn it.
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on one
Oh, they're
second.
casting all kinds of spells on Dad, and I start running up.
Wait!
Just chill out. Just chill out.
Waving
How many hit
the
points
fire
do you
in his
have
hand.
currently, Chelsea?
Ellie has quite a few. 58.
Okay, all right, you're all right. I was gonna say because this could very well affect you as well.
I'm not. That's what I was like. Holy shit!
Okay.
I'm pretty hard
It's
to
a land
So,
in between what Mikey had and what you had, but
I'm pretty
apparently
hardy.
not.
are you gonna say anything while you're trying to sing a song
Yeah.
of sleep to Gror?
I mean, yeah, like the whole time I'm like holding up my other hand, like, can you just chill the fuck out for a second and saying, wait.
All right. Then I guess anybody else in the room want to do anything before we go back to Gror here?
I'm just watching.
Bones is just like,
Yeah, I think a 17 on a wisdom. I might figure out that they're wanting to talk first.
yeah, that seems apparent. They haven't actually tried to hurt Gror.
Right.
So are
They
you
did-
stopping
Did try and cast a
charging
spell
at me?
on him.
Who?
name?
Me?
Name's
No,
not
I'm not
Either of
charging.
you.
Gror was charging.
You're still charging at me?
Gror was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pointing, but you can't see it, so read my mind.
But yeah, you determined that there's not a lot of
They're
fight
not-
here. Yeah.
They're not necessarily hostile.
Yeah.
Oh,
So do I make it?
Yeah, I can't do anything
all right.
to you because
Well, then if Nane's not doing anything else, sweet. Then yeah, you make it to Ellie.
All right. So I want to use my first. I'm going to take the attack action and use the special grapple.
Ah!
I'm going
Okay.
to try to pin this little fuzzy redhead to the ground.
Okay.
Just soaked in blood.
Ah!
Yeah. So this is going to be my athletics contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
Or acrobatics.
Yeah.
They're the same.
Oh, you're in
I just-
trouble.
Oh, God. They're the same.
Yeah, girl's got a
Let me rephrase.
decent athletics here.
They're the same, and they're not good.
Okay, I rolled a 19. My athletics is +8, so 27 to grapple the halfling.
I got a 9.
Yeah, Gror's just like,
Would have gotcha.
Don't,
Just
don't
tackle
one
him.
of you get advantage based on the size difference?
We're both medium.
both medium, yeah.
Even
No, I'm
halflings are
small.
medium.
No,
Oh,
I'm
halflings
small.
are small.
Oh, yeah.
I'm small.
Yeah,
Halflings
halflings are
yeah.
small. But yeah,
Ah.
Gror would get advantage, not that you needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you
it's
just
fine.
run up and grab Ellie.
Ah!
Yeah, pinned to the ground, basically. We're both short. It's not that far away. And then I'd be like, why did your wolves bite?
What wolves? I don't have any wolves.
Like those wolves, the giant wolf carcasses, yo. That are like bit me and shit. Come on.
I like
I
the
don't
change in tone.
Come on, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never actually been here before. We just got here.
You said
How
this
did you
was
make-
your cave.
Well, yeah, some guy told us that there's some crazy treasure here. We wanted to come check it out.
and I'm just like, why are you giving him all of our secrets?
I turn around and look at Nain.
I mean,
Like, well, oh, you're over
God
here.
Damn it, Billy.
Oh, wait, over here.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Hmm.
I'll be like, well, I'll like ease up a little bit, like,
Okay.
get back up, and I'll be like, well,
I'll shake out
Don't
Pity's
be-
flame.
casting fire at me, because I'll smash you.
Goes all
Okay.
smashed.
Don't be casting fire at me.
Okay.
All right. Gror, Bones, Nain, make a perception check. Now that you're all not trying to kill each other anymore.
Oh, not as good.
Pretty decent. 20.
20? All right. 20 and 25?
9.
Nine. 20 and 25. You guys were paying enough attention that when they walked in, they were arguing about a piece of paper. That piece of paper is still in Mercy's hand.
Oh, I say, hey. That piece of paper.
Yeah.
Can I see that?
Not yet.
Good luck. You won't even let me look at it.
Not yet.
Are you still pinning me, Gore?
I pull out.
No,
okay,
I
okay.
let go.
You pull out what?
I pull out my piece of paper.
Your piece of paper?
I want to see if they're like part of the same piece of paper.
I'm just
The
gonna kind
corner
of
of
like
paper that she found in the hayloft.
crumple
says
it up
throne
in
of
my
bone.
hand a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Not gonna lie, I forgot about that piece of paper entirely.
Throne of bone.
You know, like throne.
Like something you would launch with your hand. Yeah, throne of bone. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah. Your piece of paper, Colleen, is like it's like a small corner of a piece of paper torn off with a note written on it, right? And so you hold it up.
Yes.
Yeah, you hold it up, and Mercy, you immediately kind of look at it and you go, "Hey, wait a minute!" And you look at your piece of paper; it's missing a chunk.
Wait a minute.
Down in the bottom right corner, and you're like, "Wait a minute! That fits this piece of paper."
Are we having a parent trap moment right now?
It's like it was meant to be.
I'm just gonna like look at her super skeptically and just kind of like quietly fold mine back up. Like, keep it like behind my back.
I like directly reflect what she just did to me. I look at her all super shady and fold up my tiny little corner of paper and stuff it away.
We just kind of stare at each other with little squinty eyes.
Except like she's folding like an actual piece of paper, and I'm folding something that's
Like a little tiny.
That's awesome.
Can I notice that they've done this and the two pieces of paper look like they connected? Like, would I have seen that as the dwarf is getting off of me?
No.
Okay.
No. You would have been too distracted with the people and the tackling. Sorry, things popped up and it confused me for a moment. So you all are standing here, arguing about your pieces of paper, folding them up suspiciously and putting them away. You're still standing in this cave amongst wolf corpses, blood, this tiny river that is now flowing mostly red, and behind the group of you is this large metal door that has a hole right in it.
Oh, wait. Didn't we have the dilder?
Yeah.
Who's got the dilder?
I think it
Bones.
was someone.
I'm gonna go
That's
up to the door
appropriate.
and knock on it.
You knock on the door and you just hear a very empty metal ping. It's a very heavy door. It's thick. It doesn't echo. It's just heavy. Boom.
Okay.
I don't think I'm
So-
gonna call you guys. So what's with this bloody scene here?
Well, your wolves.
okay?
I mean the wolves.
They're not my wolves.
All right.
I don't have any wolves.
We'll see about that.
Not anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no!
It did.
Oh
Oh man.
It's
no! Are you
fine.
guys? Well, are you guys okay?
I'm
I'm fine.
okay. I'm
Do
hurt
they
a
look
bit.
okay?
Now, speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and do that beautiful cast. Cure
Yeah.
wounds on
Yeah.
myself.
So everybody levels up to level 6. Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, do I get? Is that like in a video game when you level up and your health goes back to full?
Yeah, that kinda
Beautiful.
happens.
So do I just like apply a long
Never
rest
mind.
right now?
No. No, you don't get spells back.
Just bump my HPs.
Yep.
I'll say, yeah, the old man moves a little slow nowadays. That's why he was getting hit so much.
Oh,
Bah,
no.
humbug.
This is partly to make up for the fact I should have leveled you up before the last game. My bad.
Nice.
If you gain a spell slot, you can have that one. Also that.
Oh, okay. I did actually get a 3rd level spell slot.
Then that one's
Yeah.
not expended. You can have that one.
Yeet.
Nice.
Well, so listen. What are you guys doing here? You just fighting wolves?
That's
wanna
none
open
of your
the door.
concern.
It might
Let's open
be.
the door.
I'll say we were fighting wolves.
Okay. It looks like you won, so maybe you want to clear on out.
I think our reasons for being here have changed a bit.
You said there's a bunch of treasure here.
Shouldn't have said that.
Can I like just kind of walk up to Ellie and like kind of just take her aside, like up against a wall?
What? Hey,
Ooh,
And
oh,
just be
nice.
like,
Hot.
you
Yeah.
already told them. Shut up. You
Okay,
already
so
told them,
you guys kind of like go aside from the group.
a little
yeah.
private conference.
and we could use the help.
Okay, all right.
Let's just play nice.
I'm gonna pull the three of us together and say, I don't know what they're doing, but
Yeah.
I figured we should probably talk too.
I was gonna say, yeah, we can probably take him if we wanted.
We don't need to.
Haven't we seen enough?
Listen,
death
that
lately?
old guy, he took me down pretty good, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they
We
could
can-
kick our collective ass. So like, let's just be nice, okay?
I'm not going to argue with you on that. All
Okay.
right, I'll be nice.
Okay.
All right, so the two huddles break up.
Right,
Everybody
yeah,
goes.
Break.
It's like a damn cartoon.
Everybody comes back together, and
Everyone's
I'm gonna-
included skeptically some more.
I'm going to walk up to Groar with my hand out, not on fire.
Yeah.
He hasn't shown you anything.
No, like hand out for a shake.
Oh,
Like being friendly.
I gotcha.
I'll
So
take it.
listen, yeah.
I'll
I'm
be like,
Ellie.
I'm Gror. This is my son, Nane.
I'm Nane, son of Gror.
Hi. So listen, we could probably use a little bit of physical strength here. I don't know if you gathered, but I'm not the strongest person in the world.
Yes, that was apparent to me.
Thanks.
It's not often that I have to speak like literally down to someone. Like, you're shorter than I am. Like,
She's
yeah.
tiny. She's like 3
she
feet tall.
like she's actually
Oh,
short
I'm
for a
less than
halfling.
3 feet. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like,
We were joking about this, that Bones might be the tallest person in the party.
I'm 5 foot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. How tall is Emily?
Yeah, you're a
No,
half
you're
elf.
normal.
You were a
You're-
fairly short half elf, but how tall were you?
I'm like 5'7".
5'7".
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
you're the
okay.
tallest now then.
Okay.
Yep.
by a lot.
Oh my god.
One day.
The first time ever that's happened in my life.
D&D, where anything's possible.
I know.
A fantasy.
So anyway, thanks for pointing out how short I am. Good to know that. Appreciate that. Awesome.
Oh
Oh,
That got
who'd we
weird.
lose?
no, Mikey,
Mikey,
He's
the guy
back.
I was talking
Oh, he's back.
Uh-oh.
sort of back.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I got a nice freeze frame.
Oh, cool.
We got your
And
gray.
chat-
We got your
Hear you.
gray moat.
Chat, now you
Um,
can see why Discord really sucks when something
Yeah.
just happens to go wrong.
Well,
It doesn't bounce back very well.
okay.
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
hear
we can hear you.
I don't think
Oh,
we can
back.
figure it
Maybe
out.
coming
Discord
back.
just
There it
auto
goes.
turned off my camera.
you. Oh, that's
Oh, well, there
weird.
you go.
Good times.
Anyway,
I love those camera
Hey,
timeouts.
We're back.
so still talking to Gror. Listen.
Okay.
Looks like you guys could use maybe a little bit of help dealing with wolves, I guess. And we could use a little bit of help. And I'm not opposed to sharing some treasure. So what do you say we team up?
I suppose.
Awesome.
At least
I
until
like
we get
wave
this
at-
grand treasure, and then
I'm gonna
we're
like
outta
wave at
here.
the other two behind him. Hi, I'm Ellie.
Hi.
Look at her. I do nothing. I just
Standing
stare.
next to her with my head down, like.
I'm doing like weird things that no one else really notices, like looking at the length of her fingers and trying to figure out, trying to like size up her bone situation.
Hey, baby, how long are your fingers?
That's a very small specimen.
Hey, baby, how long your fingers? Oh man.
Hi, lesbian.
Hi, Beans.
So I
Lazy
tried
bee.
knocking on the door. No, nothing happened.
Was
Nobody
there talk
called.
of some? We have some device. Is that
Yeah,
a
You
thing?
have
It's
a
the dildo
you
key.
have,
It's the
uh,
dildo.
at the near the
Do
end of
I
the
have
last
that?
adventure. You found a long cylindrical key.
A black one with veins, and it was
And it
throbbing.
vibrated.
It
Yeah, and
doesn't
it
have
vibrates.
veins. It did vibrate a little bit.
Why did I picture-
just,
Make sure the
just,
kids are in bed, everybody.
just fact checking here.
at
It's like
That's
that's
something at
4:30.
4:30?
Yeah.
All right, children, go to bed.
Yeah, so you got a long cylindrical key. It's a little rounded on one end.
I shove it in the hole.
It's actually rounded on both ends. One end is kind of pointy and would like impale you.
Sorry.
On the other end, it's kind of rounded off.
The other end screws off so you can put in the batteries.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, at this point, there's no extra description you can give of this object that won't just make it sound more like a dildo.
Right.
Because now it's a double-ended.
Oh,
They got
battery powered.
I mean, one will impale you. That doesn't sound fun.
You know.
Well, both will impale you.
Don't shame people.
That's true. I'm sorry.
That's right.
I regret
All
that.
right, I want to
Some
jam this dildo in this hole here.
All right, as you
Starring James.
why am I going along with this? As you begin to jam it in the
You
hole,
named it for the campaign the Throne of Bone, and you didn't expect to have fun with this shit?
You did this to yourself, Trey.
Yeah.
Really, Throne of Bone has a magical vibrating key.
Yep. You made your bed. Now you gotta lay in it.
On your back.
Oh man.
as you begin to insert the key into the hole,
Slower.
you
Just make that motion over and over again, please.
regret everything.
We're adults.
I'm really glad my mom doesn't watch this.
As
This
you
is the day
begin,
that she chose to.
as you begin to insert the key into the hole, it kind of like magnets when they resist where they're going in. Just it kind of hovers around the hole for a second, and then you feel a vibration. God damn it! I hate all of you so much. He just goes in, the door opens. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
That's good. Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
I like
That's
that you
all it
just
needs.
gave up.
You really had no choice. This has been
Yeah.
another hour if you kept it going.
Hey, he's always got a
Starring
choice.
Stormy.
The door doesn't just like swing open though. It fades.
You got to take it to dinner first. Sorry. Okay, this is the one and done. That's it. I'm done.
I doubt it, but
Jesus.
All right, it doesn't just swing open. It kind of fades into this ethereal mist.
Whoa.
The only solid piece is the rod jammed in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take it back out?
You may.
All right, I take it
You
back
gotta
out
put it
and
back
I
in.
take it with me.
The door instantly is solid again.
Oh shit.
When it fades, is it like see-through?
It's
just is,
hard
like-
to tell.
Ghosty.
Like Force Ghost style.
Make a perception check.
Herb
12.
buddy.
Just Ellie. See if we can answer her question.
16.
16? Yeah. So it's hard to tell whether or not it's not see-through or it's just very, very dark on the other side. Wait, do you have dark vision? I don't remember.
No, I don't.
Yeah, no, it's
do.
hard to tell.
The dwarves do.
The dwarves, however, see a room on the other side of the door.
Hmm.
Emily,
room
you
beyond.
have dark vision, don't you? As a half elf?
Probably.
Well, if it's dark in here, I'm going to go ahead and cast Dark Vision on myself so I can have dark vision.
Yeah, I mean the
there you
cave is not necessarily the brightest place either. Bones, you're now officially the only one that can't see in the dark.
Is there anyone that we have that can cast light?
Yeah,
I do have it.
I can light
Yeah.
a torch.
I've got it for free. It's cantrip style.
All right,
Dora's
so
got it.
if you guys recall, I have that little doll head that the eyes like roll back and it attaches like on my cape.
It's creepy as fuck. Okay.
We've lit that on light before. That's not a thing, but we've put light on.
Do you put the light on her eyes so if you like tipped backwards, her eyes would close and the light would go out?
No, like usually we just.
Well, fuck yeah, man. You got to have a way to shutter it somehow.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so Yeah, with the key out, the door is solid. Key in, door misty. You can see through it. And there's a room on the other side, a dark room on the other side.
I jam the key back in.
Jam it right back in there.
I want to put just my arm through the door.
Yeah, you
Pull
put
it
your
up,
arm
pull it
through
up,
the
pull it
door.
up.
It feels a little bit cold, but it just passes right through.
I think it's okay. I'm going to walk through.
Okay, yeah, you first then.
You walk through, and you're just in a dark room. Looking.
Name is.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No. I mean,
No, go ahead.
the rest of you
Go
want to
for it.
follow? You see Ellie go into a dark room.
I mean, Nane is super curious, and he wants to grab a stick or a something around that's disposable and a foot long.
Okay. Yeah.
And I want to.
So near you, there's just like a bunch of broken vases and like a broken crate. You have a pile of bones.
Perfect. I want to grab a bone from the pile of bones
Okay.
and stick it halfway through the door and say, "Pull it out."
Me?
Oh, like remove
No.
the key.
Remove the key. I'll say that to
something's in
Bones.
there.
I want to see
Oh.
what happens to it.
Okay. You pull out the key, and instantly the bone where it was inserted into the door just shears off.
Oh.
So I'm holding half of
You're
it.
holding half of a bone. Yeah.
I'll say, "Well, that's good to know." All right, put the key back in.
So how are we? Yeah, this is great. But if the last person goes through, do we just leave the key in there and leave the door open for somebody to walk up and seal us in here forever?
We'll see.
Or do
I
we
can
leave
s-
someone outside and I
I can
turn and look
stand-
at the new girl?
I mean, I can stand guard out here if you want. I don't want to leave somebody we don't know out here.
Make a wisdom check. Gror.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm like, yeah, sure, Nate, you do it.
All right.
Wisdom is 16.
The key has two ends. It's
So you can remove it from the inside.
Double-ended key.
So the keyhole is just actually a hole all the way straight through?
Yes.
Mm. I'm skeptical of that. I don't like it.
I'm skeptical of this keyhole.
Sounds like a glory hole, not a keyhole. I just want to get trapped in a bottomless pit of wolves and death. Kind of had a bad luck with like getting stuck in places I can't get out of recently. So
Fair.
True.
Fair.
Almost died a couple times.
Fair.
Well, I
Yeah.
want to see what happens. Wait, because he realizes that, but not the rest of us, right? So
Yeah.
like Bones can't just.
I mean, unless he tells you. But yeah.
Can
I'll be
hear
like, yeah,
them
I mean, yeah, I
talking?
would announce that concern that like, how does this? We don't know anything about this key or this door or who these people are or like why we're going down here or what's going to happen if it closes. Like,
I'll stay out here,
Yeah.
and if there's a concern, just yell for me, and I'll run down.
Can I hear them talking through the door?
I think it's open again. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So the thing isn't. So can I look on my end, on my side, for a place to like pull the key out from my end?
Yeah, the hole goes straight through the door. You can just see the key. You could grab it and pull it out if you want to.
I do.
All right. The door closes.
No, well,
you see, I'm like, this is what I was talking about. We're gonna just fucking, we don't know what the fuck's going on
Ti-
here.
time to go home. Turn
Yep.
around and start.
All right, well, it's unreal. Sorry about the
And I
redhead.
go looking for the treasure.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
put-
walk up and bang on the door and tell her to put it back.
And I do.
Okay. So the door opens.
On my
again.
tippy toes.
That makes me feel a
Oh,
little
that would
better.
suck.
That's a little better. I
She
guess, yeah.
can't. She can't.
Oh, she
reach
can't reach. Brutal.
real brutal. Real brutal.
So I put it back in.
Okay. And doors open.
through the portal.
Check it out. We can get it from this end too.
Perfect.
Well, that's
Starring
better.
Stormy Daniels.
Hey, yes.
Oh my god.
Anyway. So do you all enter the room?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So you see.
Yeah,
a
well, I'm
room.
waiting on them. I want to go check it out. I'm like, come on in, and then I like walk away.
You see a room. It's about 80 foot square.
Oh.
In one corner, there's some broken crates. And then in the two corners on either side of a door are two statues. Weirdly, on the door, there seems to be a face. And you hear snoring.
Oh, I'm walking right up to that face.
I pull my axe out.
Isn't this in a Disney movie where there's the thing and the door and you gotta...
Yeah, there's Alice in Wonderland.
You have to stick the dilder key in the mouth.
Good start.
How high up is it? Can I?
Say let's. Is
at about
there
eye
an
level
obvious
for you.
glory hole in this one too?
No obvious glory hole, just the face. There's not even a door handle.
Well,
Okay.
good enough.
I'm gonna tap.
There is so around the door is like stone arch, and then the door itself is wooden with the face, and then above the door is just the letter I.
Huh. And does it appear that the face is the one doing the snoring?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna tap it lightly, like right on what would be its cheek.
You tap his cheek. He wakes up.
Hello. Hello.
What?
That's how I look up.
Who in the blazes are you? Didn't you read the blasted warning
It's
outside?
like a cowboy wall face.
No doubt you think that the fierce.
Ah,
No doubt, you think that you're some fierce adventurers who will make it to my throne of bone? Good luck with that.
I look at Bones.
I will be your first challenge. Let's see what you idiots have got.
oh boy.
All right.
He's
I'm
kind of
into
like
it.
just like blinking, waking up.
Blinking. Okay.
Hold on one second.
Probably
Yeah.
shouldn't have woken
Who took the boots? It was Nain, right?
I've got the boots.
Nain, he sees your boots and he goes, "Oh, those are some pretty fancy sissy boots you got there."
I'll look. I'll say, hey, thanks.
Sissy boots, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
He stares. Well, what do you got? I haven't got all day.
Well, you said open door. We wish to pass.
Really? You think it's gonna be that easy?
Well,
I
I'm just
said
gonna
please.
that I'm put here just to open for you.
I said please.
I'm gonna have to try better than that.
well,
Some direction would be great. How do we open you?
I.
Make a wisdom check, Mercy.
Okay.
So you got some secret paper. Why didn't you tell us? You said you knew there was treasure here. You little
16.
ladies ought to know.
Yeah, you do have a secret paper.
You ladies, he said.
I don't have it. She won't let me look at it.
All right, guys. Huddle up. I pull out the piece of paper and I look at Bones and I wait for her to pull out her little piece of paper.
So you guys like huddles a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, we got to keep away from the door guy. We don't know what he's about yet.
I pull out my little piece of paper.
So I just like hold it up and kind of expectantly look at her.
I take
And
it.
she can like,
I snatch it.
Oh God.
all right, well.
You just take her piece of
You wanna
paper.
read that for us?
Emily, can you text her the paper?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have it pulled up. I can just send it to her.
Okay.
That was very rude.
It seemed like she was handing it to me. She just kind of held it there. So
No, I say that. That was very rude.
All right, so Colleen, you now have this piece of paper.
I'm
Yeah,
working on it.
man.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. There you go.
All right. I read it aloud to the group
Go ahead.
in a whisper, since we're in a huddle and we want to keep it away from the door guy.
What are you saying over there?
Shut up.
That's mighty rude.
Yeah, it's been a rough day, okay?
It says, he must say it, the serpent knows, replace her eyes through bardic breath, the throne of bone.
What the shit?
He must
What
say
about
it.
replace?
He must say it, the serpent knows, replace her eyes through bardic breath, the throne of bone.
I'm gonna turn around. Hey, you got a serpent in here anywhere?
I don't. No, I don't care for snakes, dear.
Okay.
So my thought is that that there's probably a series of things that we have to get through to get to. My guess would be that he must say it means that the door needs to say something. I think that's the answer to the first puzzle. So what do we got to get him to say?
Does he have to say the word it? Is it that simple?
That would be fucking great.
I would guess it might be the throne of bone.
He already said throne of
You
bone.
did already say it.
Yeah. I mean, we're trying to get him to open. Does he have to say open, or
He
do
said
you may
open.
pass, or
I'm gonna walk up and hold his nose shut and cover his mouth.
Oh God.
it's like the labyrinth?
Say it.
And then I'll let him go.
Say it.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna do it again. And I'll stop it.
We just stop that.
Stop that.
He said,
Say it.
that.
Say
Say
the
it.
secret phrase.
Whatever it is, say it.
We know you have to say it.
You figured out my puzzle, but not all of it.
Well, what's the other part?
Suffocate him again.
Okay.
What?
We're just torturing the door now.
He's not real.
Say it.
Yeah, he's not a real door.
He's a door.
So I'm holding him. I'm suffocating him.
Oh, I'm gonna like
Oh.
tug on his elbow. Stop.
And I'll stop.
What does the paper say again?
He must say it, the serpent knows, replace her eyes through bardic breath, the throne of bone.
Is there a
Replace
snake
her
somewhere in
eyes
here?
through.
Go ahead and make a
Glass.
investigation check, Nate. Let's look at this
Oh, you have a
door.
bard?
Let's look
Sing
at
a
this
song.
door good and hard.
There's an eye above it. Replace her eyes. Is
14.
that an eye?
14. Yeah, so
Oh.
looking at the door, all you see in this room are the two statues. There's no writing on them. They're just nondescript humans with swords. And then the door has a brick archway around it with the letter I on a plaque or something, like just in the stone above it. Sorry.
Okay.
Dude.
I ask him what the I stands for. I ask the door what the I stands for.
Oh, it clearly stands for me now, doesn't it?
I ask him what his name is.
My name. Oh, dear.
Rumpelstiltskin.
If you're here and you don't know who I am, you're in for a lot of trouble down the road. I am Hassenbeck, the Breaker.
Hassenbach the Breaker.
Where does the I come into play?
Turn it on its
What's
side. Does
I
it make an H?
Can we reach it? How high up is it?
I mean, it's just above the door, 6 feet, give or take.
I'm gonna grab Bones and hold her up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can hold Bones up there. It's like etched into the stone. You can't really take it off the wall.
Nope.
I'll
Okay.
put her down.
I want to take a closer look at the two statues, I guess.
Okay. They're this one is like this nondescript human man with a sword, wearing what appears to be leather armor, standing there, stalwart. The other seems to just be this nondescript human woman. Bow, leather armor, stalwart.
I'm gonna ask the door. Who are they?
Who are they? Well, they were probably you at one time. Probably stood here too long trying to figure this puzzle out.
I'm not very good with a bow.
Have you ever thought about doing some math? Because you're terrible at it.
Man, doing math. What numbers do we have?
Math.
I started looking around for anything with a number on it.
Don't
Is there
see
anything that we haven't seen yet?
Nothing you haven't seen yet.
You said there were like.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a moment. Replace the eyes with bardic breath. Like, do you have to literally do letter swap? Like, bardic breath is double B. Our eyes, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Never mind. Wrong tangent. That's what you get with Grower. Low intelligence.
That was an amazing tangent. I don't even know where that was coming from. I don't know.
I liked where it was going.
It was good. Yeah.
Replace the eyes.
You said there are crates like in the corner.
There's just a smashed crate in the corner here.
Can I go look through it, see if there's anything in there? I'm guessing
You
not.
Find chunks of wood.
I take one.
Okay. Roll percentile.
Nice.
And call high or low.
You're gonna give me a damn splinter, aren't you? You said call high or low.
Mm-hmm.
High.
Man, Splinter would be like a death sentence.
What'd you get?
44.
44.
44.
You get a splinter.
Damn it! What is that in damage?
1 hit point. And you have an
Damn it!
annoying fucking splinter.
Yeah, I just stomp over him, sucking on my finger.
I asked the door face, what math?
Good question.
Thank you. Did the door tell me good question?
No, that was me trying to figure out
Damn
an
it.
answer. Well, it's kind of like if you took 2 and subtracted 1. And then he kind of looks for a second and goes, shit. And you just hear this, and the door unlocks and swings open.
1. The answer was 1.
What?
Sure. Okay. Well, you know what?
Is he still, like, now that he's open, is he still animated, or did he, like, go dead as soon as he opened?
No, he's animated. I'm just upset that I did that because that was my fault, not the door's fault. And Zahrt, you're muted.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. We're hearing him through Colleen.
I was. You were hearing me through Colleen's.
Yeah. No, that's upsetting.
I say, thanks, buddy, and I walk through.
You won't get me like that again. He's just mad, like real life.
Ooh, he mad.
So you find yourselves traveling down a corridor. The corridor is 10 foot wide, about 20 feet long. On the other end is another set of doors. There's no face in these doors. Yeah, these doors open up immediately.
Okay.
And you find yourself in a room.
Automatically, or like, do we have to open them?
No, you can just open them. They open with ease. Excuse me. And you find yourself in a room. In the center of this room, there is standing on a 5 foot tall pedestal. Is a very grand, beautiful looking sword. The blade glistens as it catches the light from your weird skull. And in addition to the sword, in all 4 corners of the room stands a polished suit of armor. The armor closest to you is smaller than the armor furthest away from you. Yeah.
I approach the sword.
Okay. Once you approach the sword. Everybody, please roll initiative.
Oh, Jesus. Fighting a sword.
Yes.
Oh, man.
The hell?
Did you break it?
No, I'm fixing it. Hang on.
We broke Trey, I think.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh.
I'm here. I'm here.
No, I mean just like mentally, you're broken.
Oh, yeah, no, that's possible.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear.
Well, I got a really good initiative.
I did too.
Yeah.
I do too, actually.
I get to add to my initiative instead of subtract this time, which feels really good.
Hey,
That's
that's
nice.
Yeah.
Still not awesome, but it's better.
right.
All right, hold on. I'm almost done setting everything up here. Oh, well, this is terrible.
Almost done.
Figure out what I'm actually going to do now. Let's do stuff.
Okay. This goes like this. Then, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
So, you know what I don't have is... Hold on, whiteboard will do it.
You ready for this? Do 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 do
I was
do.
not ready. Okay.
Do 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 do.
See a kitty.
Then that leaves me with questions. What was everybody's initiative? Gror.
Everybody all at once.
90.
Gror.
I had a 20.
Holy shit.
20. Name.
19.
19. Mercy.
20.
20.
Nice.
Bones.
4.
Bones.
Oh, no.
Bones.
Ellie.
I'm really distracted by the sword, you guys.
11.
11.
Yeah.
All right. And then the sword.
So something I recently saw on one of those videos about like things you didn't know about D&D 5.0 or
Sure.
you know things that were different. If two players get the same initiative, they get to decide between the two of them who goes first.
Yep.
Didn't know that. Thought it was always based on like dex and then yada yada.
I think it used to be. That was maybe a
Yeah.
3.5 thing.
Yeah.
Would go to Dex.
Some groups
And
still
then-
decide
yeah.
based on dex. It's kind of one of those things that becomes a house rule really quick. It's just like whatever you guys want to do is
Yeah.
what works.
I think in the grand
And
scheme of
ultimately,
things,
like
that
if
is fine.
as a DM, my kind of rule of thumb is if my monsters aren't part of that mix, then I really don't care. You guys can just pick.
Right.
If it's a
Right.
tie with my monster, then we're going to decide it randomly. But yeah, that's my general rule on the matter. 4. Okay, so this is going to be. Speaking of Mercy or Gror, who wants to go first?
I do. Duh.
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay.
Who's this new girl? No, I'm going first.
It just like shoves me aside.
Yeah.
So I'm
Get
going
out of the
first,
way.
but yeah, I don't know what I'm doing because
Oh, you'll see in like 2 seconds.
1, 2.
Wow, that
You're a liar.
Really held me to that.
Well, say what you mean and mean what you say.
I do mean.
Wow.
Say what you mean to say.
All right.
Ooh, what you say?
I have all the numbers and all the names. It's a thing. It's official. It's officially official. Are we ready? Here comes.
We're ready.
I'm so ready.
Boom. All right. You guys find yourselves in a room with a flying sword, 2 sets of animated armor, and 2 sets of helmed armor. They're both essentially variations on animated armor. And all of these things, as soon as Bones approaches the sword in the middle of the room, converge on you all as a group. Hold on 1 second. I'll zoom this map in a little bit for you. Whoa. There you go. There you go.
That's small better.
Yeah, so with that, Gror, you see Bones walk up and this sword begins flying. We should probably decide who's what color. Bones used to be pink. I think Gror used to be orange.
No, Nain was orange.
Okay, the Nain's orange. Ani used to be blue. I don't know who's blue now. Gror, what color were you?
I don't
Green?
remember.
Green, I
Maybe the
think.
bright
Or
green.
green.
Gror, you're green. Mercy, you're red.
Okay.
Ellie, you're blue. Bones, you're pink. Nain, you're orange. Done.
Perfect.
So, given that, Gror, what do you do?
I'm gonna cast Magic Weapon as a 3rd level spell.
Oh.
Touch a non-magical weapon until the spell ends. That weapon becomes a magic weapon with a +1 bonus to attack when you cast a spell using spell slot of 4th level or higher. Well, I guess I don't have any 2nd level slots, so I'm just going to use a 3rd level slot to cast this. It's still just a +1.
Okay.
But that lasts for an hour. Then turns my mallet into a +1. That's a bonus action. And
Okay.
then I'm going to use my action to attack with the Warhammer.
Okay.
So the closest one is going to be the top corner. That guy?
Yeah, he's the closest to you, and all of it has just kind of started lunging forward as we began combat.
Cool, yeah. Then I will approach him in the top corner and attack.
Like just right straight up here?
Yep, that'll do.
Okay, perfect.
Well, that's not ideal. 16 to hit?
16 will not hit the animated armor.
No. So or no, I don't get a second attack. That's it.
Okay. The next up is Mercy. You see all of this start to happen. This is not the circus anymore.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, so I'm gonna go directly south of where I am and move 1 forward to try to bust on this dude here in the corner, whatever he is.
Okay. That's animated armor as well.
Great. I didn't think this through super well.
That's okay. Try again.
You know what? I take that back. I'm not gonna move,
Okay.
if that's okay.
That's fine.
And instead, I'm gonna hit him from where I was. My short bow.
Okay.
So that is a 25 to hit.
25 will hit the animated armor.
Great. 4 and 13 damage.
13. Okay.
Mhm. And then, if I may, I would also like to do. Nope. Never mind. I lied. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
Yep.
Next up is Nain. You see all of this begin to take place, and yeah,
Okay. So you said the ones in the back of the room are larger,
these guys back here seem larger for whatever reason.
and have they also begun to like come to
Yep,
life?
everything just kind of began to lurch forward straight towards Bones as she went for that sword in the middle.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go diagonally down right, 5, 15, 20. and then 25, 30, 35 straight to the guy in the back. My speed is 35.
So you want to be there?
Yep. And I'm going to rage and swing at this guy. Oh, natural 1.
Yeah, you straight up miss.
I'm going to use my second attack.
Though these are easier to hit. Yeah, these are easier to hit.
Okay,
How about the 1?
18 on the second attack.
18 does not hit. I'm
Jeez.
sorry, they're not easier to hit. I lied to you. Just to speed up combat a little bit, and you can get a reminder of this if you want. But the big guys, you have to hit a 20. The smaller guys, you have to hit an 18. And for the sword, you're going to have to hit a 17.
I'm sorry, what was the AC for the big guys?
20.
20, okay.
That'll speed up. You can just tell me if you hit or not. Or if you forget, that's fine. Just ask. But
Sure.
we'll try something new here. Yeah, go ahead.
That's my attack. That's my...
Okay.
I just rage and miss twice.
Okay. Then Ellie, you are up next.
Ah! I don't know what I want to do. Smells are hard, you guys. Okay. I'm gonna look at what is. I want to, the guy that's in the back, like the upper right corner.
Up here?
Yep. Just
Sorry,
in his
up here?
area.
Yeah. Okay.
Upper right, yeah.
You just like want to be here?
No, I'm not going there.
Oh.
I would like to cast Spike Growth.
Spike growth?
Spike Growth. It's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Okay.
Yeah. Area becomes difficult terrain. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing for every 5 feet it travels.
Okay.
20-foot radius is like this entire room. Just about. The circle that fills that square, at least, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was trying not to get you guys. But I don't know you very well, so I don't care.
Legit.
Heard that.
So there's that.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to draw it and then failed at drawing a circle.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, you beat him. Oh, he's back.
Oh. I dig out my 4s. No more 4s. Where are my 4s? There we go.
Hold Alt for a
So
circle.
when he decides he wants to move.
Do you want to put it like there or on him? So it's kind of in the wall.
It can go in the wall. I want it any step that he takes, I want him to take damage. Until he's out of the radius.
Well, then I'd leave it right there if that's what you're going for tactically. I shouldn't give you tactical advice, but if you're trying to catch him when he moves, this is where you want it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because
That's
that way it's
10 feet.
covering every square adjacent to him, essentially.
Right, but then would it go out a little bit further because it's 20-foot radius?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it would. That's only 10 feet. I'm sorry.
That's a
5 foot.
5-foot radius.
Yeah, this is
That's 10 feet.
yeah, this is 5 feet.
Radius is only half the circle.
What the fuck?
Oh, Jesus.
Why can't I select it? Give me the circle, man. Oh.
In case you're wondering, Roll20 is really great, guys. It's really easy to use.
Yeah, almost as good as Discord.
Is that 20 feet? That's 20 feet.
No.
No,
No,
that's
it's-
10-foot
I
radius.
gotta double this.
Yep.
Yeah, if you centered the circle on the center of this room, it would go from edge to edge.
Oh.
Which I didn't.
Okay, so
That's how big the circle is, though.
you actually
Yeah,
want-
that's a 20-foot radius, yeah.
So you actually want to do this. Sorry.
Sorry, guys,
Oh,
we're going to be
wait.
getting poked.
Oh my god. I hate this circle right now so hard.
I'm sorry.
Goddamn spellcasters.
I'm sorry.
Oh god. There is no circle. We're just going to know that that's there. So
But pretty much the whole room is spiky, I guess.
so you want to go like maybe half the room, so like here-ish?
Yeah,
and
if
we'll just
there's
stick
any
it in
way
the
I
wall?
can make it
Yeah, yeah.
small, that's fine.
So out to these squares. Basically, this whole upper corner of the room is spikes.
Spiky.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Spiky boys.
All right.
Is that a concentration, Chelsea?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Does he take anything immediately or only when he moves?
When a creature moves into or within the area.
Okay.
So I would say I'll leave that up to you because I kind of cast it on top of him.
Hold on 1 second. Let me look it up. It would say if it affects him immediately.
Yeah.
Reading the entire spell is key.
Well, the second paragraph does not pertain here.
What's it
so.
called? Thorn. Wall of Thorns.
Spike growth.
Spike
Spike growth. Spells are so fun.
No, it only takes it when it travels 5 feet, and it takes it for every
Okay.
5 feet that it travels. Okay, that's also
Well,
an
he
important
can't
note
move,
that you
or he
would
gets-
not have told me. So cool. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay. Then the flying sword goes, moving into an actual square and swinging itself at Bones.
Yeah.
Oh, natural 20. So it's going to be a
Why?
23 to hit.
Ouch.
I mean, yeah.
He dead.
Yeah. And so it's going to be 2d8. Oh, well, that's okay. Or 5 damage. 5 slashing damage from this animated sword.
Oh, it's not so bad.
When it hits me, I giggle.
You giggle?
Yeah. That was such a tiny little baby hit. I'll laugh.
Okay.
Little paper cut.
She's such a badass now.
The helmed holders in the corner go. We'll start with Spike Boy. He begins to move. He's got difficult terrain, so his speed is halved. And he's going to try and move out of the things. So that's going to be...
Tell me how many feet he moves, and I'll roll the dice.
1 second.
And I might need a dice roller for this.
He's going to move 25 feet within your thing, so that's...
He moves 25
10d6.
feet through difficult terrain?
10d6.
Ah! No, it's D4s.
Huh?
Spike growth is.
Oh,
D4.
yeah, d4s. You're right. Sorry, I read it
It's
wrongly a
D6.
minute ago.
Hang on.
So, yeah, he's going to get to here. Which will also get
I
him
don't
out
want
of
to
it.
roll a D4 10 times.
He may die, though. We'll see. But anyway, we'll move on, and he'll take damage.
I'll tell you in just a second.
Well, actually, you can't kill him, so we'll just move on. Tell me how much damage he takes. And then
30.
the other one goes. Damn, that's pretty good, though. 30
Yeah, there are a lot of
damage.
boys in that roll.
So, yeah, he takes 30 damage as he's crawling, and the spikes are shooting up out of the ground. The other one goes, engaged with Nain. He's going to swing at him. First attack is going to be 22.
Yep.
Okay.
What type of damage is he doing?
Slashing?
Okay. I've got my DR. Just wanted to make
Okay.
or my resist.
That's going to be 9. And he's going to make a second attack on you.
Okay.
It's going to hit for another 12.
Ah!
Yeah, so
Let's do
this animated suit of armor that seems to have this glowing red aura lighting up inside of it, just growls at you, making you wonder where the noise came from. And it swings its sword at you, hitting you once, swings again, hitting you again. The blows are mighty.
Mighty blows.
Mighty blows. And then lastly, the animated suits of armor go. The one that's down in the bottom moves forward, engaged with Mercy.
Oh shit, that's not me.
It's going to be a 5 to hit, probably not. And the other one is engaged with Gror for an 8 to hit, probably not.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No.
That brings us back up to the top of the round. Gror, what are you doing?
Wait. Did
I
Bones
skip
get to
you?
go?
Yeah, you skipped her.
Son
Yeah.
of a bitch. What was your initiative again, Colleen? I'm sorry.
It was 4.
Oh, that's why. You will get to go before the animated armor next time, but
Okay.
yeah, you go.
Okay, I swing at the sword that swung at me.
Okay.
For 20 to hit.
20 will
which
hit that
does
sword.
For 11 damage.
11. Yeah, so you swing your sword at the sword. It's literally just a sword fight, and as you're hitting it with your rapier, it just all of a sudden snaps in half and falls to the ground.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, that worked.
Cool.
How much damage did you do on that thing?
11.
Huh.
It's a flying sword, guys.
Yeah, it's not like it's got 100 hit points.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm a druid. I'm not very familiar with swords.
Sorry
That'd
about
be an
that.
awesome flying
Roar.
sword.
We're back to you.
50 hit points. Just like turn a dragon into a sword, basically.
Sweet.
And the sword fires its breath weapon at you.
Roar.
All right, so the one I had some slight confusion is the one that I'm fighting the bigger of the two guys or the smaller?
No, it's one of the smaller ones.
Okay. That's a hit for sure. And and I get the +1 to my damage because I still have that thing. So
Nice.
he takes 13 damage.
13. Let me double
Yes.
check total hit points. Oh.
I don't think I hit him before.
Someone did. Oh no, that was the other one. You're right. All right. Yeah, so he takes 13 damage. As you bash into this armor, the armor just kind of moves against the weight of your blows and flies back into the place it was. It's dented though.
Okay, I'll use a bonus action for my War Priest, which basically lets me do an attack as a bonus action as well.
Okay.
Oh.
And I missed.
Oh.
Rolled a 2.
All right.
That's it.
All right.
I'll stay engaged with this dude.
Next up is Mercy. This armor came up to attack you. You're muted.
You're muted.
I'd like to cast Shatter on it.
Okay.
Ooh.
I saw the muted fucking shit.
Yeah. Every time. So this needs a con saving throw, and it's got disadvantage because it's made of metal.
Okay.
What did you cast?
Shatter.
Nice.
Oh, go. There it is. You said con saving throw, correct?
Yes.
What's the DC?
I don't know because I don't know where to find it.
It should be your spell save DC. If you look in when you go to your spells section on,
It's
yeah.
14.
Yeah, it's right at the top.
Yeah, 14. Sorry, that's my bad.
No worries. 14 con saving throw. He just fails.
Great.
Hey,
So
Trey, the sword is still on the map. I don't know if that's on purpose or not.
That is on purpose. I meant to mark a thing on him, but yes, that is on purpose. I'm trying
But
not
it's
to
not
delete.
hostile?
I'm trying not to delete dead stuff anymore. There you go. He's got the
Gotcha.
skull and
Okay.
crossbones.
Legit.
Now.
he takes 17 damage.
17 damage.
Yeah.
Is that better? That's better.
Holy shit, 17 damage.
Let me double check something real quick. Yeah, so what'd you hit him with again? I'm sorry.
Shatter.
Shatter. So yeah, you reach out with your spell and just send this sonic blast into the metal. And as you focus, this just intense look enters your face as the armor just bursts apart all over the room. It's dead.
And I just kind of like
Fuck yeah.
reach up and brush the like metal shavings pieces and chunks off of me.
Accurate.
Go Mercy!
Accurate. Next up then is Nain, engaged with the thing in the back.
The X wasn't working so great, so I'm going to attempt a grapple check.
Okay.
And is that an athletics check or is it an attack?
It's going to be your athletics versus his athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. So I got a 17 on an athletics check.
Just 1 second. Let me double check. It's going to be his. Yeah, let's give that. 5.
Okay. So he's grappled and he's going to take a d4.
Oh, the spikes.
Yeah.
Spiky
Okay,
boys.
so he takes 5 damage from the spikes. And I don't know if it's on this turn or if it's on the next turn, but I want to try and steer him into Ellie's spike area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even if that means I'm pushing in with myself as well.
Yeah, you can begin pushing him. I don't remember the. Hold on a second. Mikey, you don't happen to remember rules for pushing other things off the top of your head, do you?
It's one of the attack actions.
Yeah.
It's similar to a grapple, basically.
It is.
It's going to be
Actions.
And like I guess it's less pushing because I'm grappling him and more of just like moving him in there with myself.
Yeah, once he's grappled, you can move him so far. There is a rule for it. I'm trying to find it. Grapple. Ah.
shoving a creature is what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Using the attack action, you make a special melee attack to shove a creature to either knock it prone or push it away from you. It replaces one of your attacks. If you can make multiple, the attack must be no more. Instead of making attack roll, make a strength athletics contested by the target's strength athletics or acrobatics.
we
Yeah,
did
it's
that.
like it's literally a grapple.
Okay, and then
If
how
you win the
far can they
contest,
push
you-
them?
5 feet.
5 feet. Okay, so you can push him essentially 5 feet around.
Okay.
You can either knock the target prone or push it 5 feet away from you, is the way it reads.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not trying to push him away from
Right.
I'm not
That's
trying
over.
to like shove him. I'm trying to like grapple him and like move him. So I don't know if it's the same. It can be. I don't care. But that's my intention, is to move him into the spiked area.
Well, grappling has a special term for moving a grappled creature.
Yeah.
When you move, you can drag or carry the grappled creature with you, but your speed is halved unless the creature is 2 or more
Okay.
sizes smaller.
Yeah,
than you.
so you could
Oh.
move him half your speed. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So
I thought
15
that was
feet
too
is half
short.
my
That didn't
speed.
seem right. So, it'd be,
So I want to move him 15 feet up, and I think that gets us in that area.
yeah,
You're
that
just
would,
dragging him into the vines.
yeah, that would
Yeah.
push him into the thorns. Actually,
Perfect.
Right.
So I think we both take damage moving into it.
I think that's true.
Yeah, that's going to be true. Because technically, you're inhabiting the same square right now.
Mm-hmm. So who rolls that? Chelsea?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Chelsea,
that's-
roll 2d4.
2d4. Oh, God. One fell off the table. Hold on. Ooh, one's a 4. 5 points of damage.
Okay. You and he take 5 points of damage.
No, I only take 2.
Oh,
It's like
nice.
piercing or something.
And how much
Yeah.
damage did he take from your spike hug?
He took 5 from that.
5.
So much spiky.
Them spiky boys.
Okay.
Spiky boys.
So he takes another 40 damage in total from your craziness.
40.
Well, 5 from the vines, 5 from you.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss something?
That's 10.
Where did you
Oh,
get
I'm
40?
sorry. Another 10. He's taken 40 total now. Oh my god.
Oh, who else has damaged him?
You did.
No, I didn't hit
Didn't you
him.
walk up and hit him?
Nope, I missed both times. I think you're thinking of the other one that went through the spikes and took 30
Yeah,
damage.
he took
Shit,
30,
you're
but
right.
he's not the same guy.
Guys, I'm really struggling here today. This is not going well for me right now.
We
It's
got
a
your
lot to
back,
keep
man.
track of, man.
We got your back. Don't worry.
Ellie.
we got you.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn around. I see that this kind of area is pretty well covered. Yay, mercy. I'm gonna turn around to the one that is fighting Groar, and I'm gonna cast Produce Flame, and I'm gonna throw a little mini fireball at him. And
Okay.
I believe I just make a ranged spell check. I'll make sure.
I don't know what this
Yeah.
looks like really and everybody else's like thoughts, but like I just saw the like Mario 1 like fireball.
The bouncing fireball.
It's not very big.
Starring Stormy Daniels.
I knew it was coming. I knew it.
Dark story, Daniel.
Trey, what'd you say? That's an 18 DC?
You're making a ranged spell attack.
I am, yes. And not the DC, the AC is 18 for that guy.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
I do not hit him. With a natural 3, I most certainly do not.
Glorious.
Natural 3.
Whoops.
Glorious. The next up are the spiky, the big guys. One of which is out of
Wait, I thought
the spikes.
Bones went before the armor.
Nope, that's the animated armor. Different things.
Oh,
Um,
they don't move.
So didn't expect to get pushed into the spikes. This is weird.
Andy is still grappled.
Yeah. I guess first thing he's gonna have to do is try and break your grapple.
All right.
Oh, maybe. 16 on the dice. Let's see how strong armor is. 18 to break your grapple.
24.
Balls.
Wow.
Then he does not do that, and instead is incapacitated. Good times. Next one. He's gonna run up to Bones. Try to hit her with his 2 attacks. First one is a 16. Or I'm sorry,
Yep.
18.
Yep.
And the other one didn't hit. So let's just roll damage on this guy.
Don't die, Bones.
It's gonna be this guy for swinging down on you with his long sword. 4 damage. 8 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna use my uncanny dodge to take half of that.
4 damage.
So 4 damage.
Then next up we have Bones, who just got attacked by this big giant suit of armor that glows red in the middle.
I'm gonna hit him.
Hit him!
Oh, it's an natural 20.
Oh!
Yay!
Double your dices.
You did it.
So he's gonna take 17 damage.
Jesus.
Yeah. So yeah, you pung 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 just start beating on this armor with your rapier, correct?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just start beating on this armor with your rapier, and by the time you're done, it's got all fresh new dents and scars. It's no longer pretty and shiny and decorative.
Bummer.
I know, right? Next up is the one piece of animated armor left that's engaged with Groar. Go attack. 20 to hit.
Yep.
He does. Man,
Oh,
he
Groar, don't
tries
die.
to hit you with,
I
it's
think I'll
going to
be
be 10
Okay.
damage. Rolled
Yeah.
max on his dice. The other one's dead. So, back up to Gror. You just got attacked by this armor. It got you pretty
Well,
good.
now I'm pissed.
I know, right?
I'm gonna hit him again. I'm gonna try anyway.
Get him! Get him!
Drop my dice on the floor, so we're gonna roll a different one.
Everybody's dropping dice.
Oh no. No.
Nope. Nope. Okay.
Nope. I miss.
All right then. Mercy.
Well, I suppose I can do.
Do you
I've got
wanna-
another use of War Priest. I can
Okay.
bonus action it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Nope. Roll
Nope.
burst.
Nope.
Got
All
it.
right. Mercy.
Solid.
Great. Super duper.
I'm gonna go for the guy here right in front of me.
This guy?
No, the one that's still alive.
Oh, yeah. You got to move. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Actually, I don't need to move. I just need to hit him. Yeah, because it's got a 5 feet range. So I'm gonna try to hit him with Thunderclap.
Okay.
That doesn't hit Ellie,
Thunderclap.
does it?
I have
Thunderclap.
to read it again. Just 1 second.
Each creature within range other than you must succeed on a con saving throw, and the range is 5 feet. So I think it's safe.
Ellie wouldn't have to make it, but Bones would. Well, is it a 5-foot cube?
It doesn't actually say.
Each creature in a 5-foot radius. Which color are you, Emily?
It
You
just
blue?
says each creature within range other than you. Range it says 5 feet.
Yeah, then Bones would have to make Bones and
There's nobody within 5 feet of you,
No, you'd have to step.
You'd have to move
You'd have
in.
to be like right next to you.
and then you and Bones would both, or Bones in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then fuck all that
Yeah.
shit, and I will just hit him with my short bow
okay.
because that seems like better. Okay. So, no, that does. I failed.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
All right. Then next up is gonna be Nain with Ellie on deck.
All right. Well, this guy's still grappled. Do I have to make sure we're still grappled? Is that a thing? Or is it he has to try and break the grapple on his turn?
He failed.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So are we considered still grappled, or do we
Yeah.
have to?
Yeah, you are.
Well, then I'm going to make an attack with my spiked armor.
Okay. Well, do you have to let him go and re-grapple him to make that work?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
What's the class thing called again?
It is Battle Rager armor.
I thought. Come on, internet.
Oh. Apparently, when you use the attack action to grapple a creature, the target takes 3 piercing damage if your grapple check succeeds. So he took 3 instead of 5 from before. But no, otherwise I would have to attack him, and I can use my bonus action to use the Battle Rager armor to attack him. So
Yeah.
instead, what I'm going to do is break the grapple.
Okay.
So I think that would put me 5 feet away from.
Okay. And then?
And then attack him with my axe.
Okay. Do you want to try and
17.
shove him 5 feet away from you, or just step back?
I want to step back.
Okay.
So the first attack was a 17 on the die. So that his AC is 20. That's good. Maxed it for 18 damage.
18
Nice.
damage?
Holy
Yep.
shit.
and I'll use my second attack on him. Probably not going to hit. 16 won't hit for my second
No,
attack.
16.
And then I'll use my bonus attack for the spike armor. 18 won't hit, so just the one attack.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Ellie.
Okay, so I see this old guy kind of struggling to hit this thing up in the corner. So what I want to do is I want to scurry up where whatever that like pillar altar looking thingy at the very, very top of the page. I want to be standing right next to it, like next to my spikes, but not in them. Because I want to get away from this big thing that can hit me.
You want to be like here?
No. Up. Straight up.
Like here?
Yeah.
Way up.
Yeah.
Like
Way
right
up,
there?
way up, way up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just scurry my little self up there. Whoa.
Little peek behind the curtain there.
Like literally.
Yeah.
And then once I get up there, I'm gonna cast Produce Flame and chuck a little Mario ball at it.
Pew, pew.
Pew! Hey, these things are pretty potent. Oh my god! I don't think I've rolled above double digits today.
Me either.
Oh, my fires are not phenomenal. Nope, that's a 12.
Oh no.
Let's get my foot and pout because I can't hit this guy with fire.
They're potent if you can hit them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the highest I've rolled today is a 10.
Not great.
Nope. Like the highest I've gotten on the dice.
All right. Then next up is the big armors. One of which is going to attack Nain. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. 16 to hit, Nain.
Yes, that will hit.
Okay. Okay. Weird. Didn't expect that. Okay.
Low AC, but high hit points.
It's gonna be a 5 damage. Womp womp.
2 damage.
And the other one tries to hit Bones. 1 hit for 13 damage.
Gawk.
Ow.
Oh.
I'll use my uncanny dodge again.
Okay. Then that puts us at Bones. You're up.
All right. I'm gonna get after the guy right next to me, please.
Okay. Get him.
It does not hit.
Oh. Okay.
Nope.
Anything else?
Nope. No, that's it.
All right.
I'm just
The
gonna stay right
animated armor in the corner attacks Nain. If I don't throw my dice out of the tray.
You mean Groar?
Yep, that's what I mean. It's gonna be 22.
Yep.
For 5.
All right.
As he swings his sword at you. Groar, you're up again.
All right, maybe this time I will be able to hit this guy.
Maybe.
We're gonna try.
Maybe this
far
time.
away,
20. A 20 hits him, doesn't it?
real
Nice.
nearby.
Great.
Bunch of fucking theater nerds. Wowzers, Bowsers.
We both sang 2 different songs.
About being far away.
Yeah. Mine said maybe this time.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So he's gonna take 11 damage.
11 damage? 11 damage?
Exactly
As you
11.
provide him his 11th damage, you see the armor just clatter to the ground.
That makes me feel nice. Then I will do 5, 10, 15, 20 feet straight. Well, 20 and then 25 diagonal puts me flanking with Pinkerton there.
Pinkerton.
So, yeah, if I go down 5, 10, 15, 20, and then do the diagonal over 25. Know what I'm saying? Yep, no, yep.
Boom.
That's
All right. Sweet. Sweet.
Is that one in the corner dead?
Yes, I got to mark him. So, yeah, he did.
The two big guys left.
Yeah, two big guy. Yeah, just the two big guys. That leaves us back to Mercy.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I'm gonna try to hit him from a short bow again.
Okay.
22.
22 will hit.
Super. For 8 damage.
That guy? Yeah.
Great.
His armor is looking incredibly tarnished and broken.
Cool. Can I use a bonus action to
Maybe.
give Nain Bardic Inspiration?
Sure. How do you want to inspire Nate?
I'm just gonna yell over at him and be like, "You got this, little buddy!"
Your words of encouragement? Just words of
Yeah.
encouragement? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, okay.
What's that do?
I think you
It
get,
gives you
at this
an
level, is it
advantage dice, basically.
D4 or D6 at this level? I'm sorry. Which one?
No, it's actually an inspiration die, so it's a D20. So, as a bonus action,
Nope.
a creature within
Nope.
feet
It's a
that can
bonus.
shoot.
It's a bonus dice that you roll on top of it, and it's by level. You should be. I think you're.
I think it's
either.
a D8 maybe.
Is it? We need to look
I'm
up Bardic
looking.
Inspiration.
I'm looking.
Oh, it doesn't show me in D&D Beyond.
Hold on
That's
one
why. It
second.
says they gain an inspiration die for 10 minutes. The creature can add it to
Fifth
one ability
level
check
is a
and
D8. Fifth level is a D8. You don't go
Or
up until
save.
10th again. So yeah. So Zahrt, you get a D8 to add to a D20 roll.
Ability check or attack
or
Yes.
saving throw.
or saving throw. Cool.
And you can use it after you see your roll, but before you know whether or not it hits or saves or whatever.
Legit. Well, we're kind of breaking that because I know what his AC is, but
Well,
sure.
Nice.
Nice. Game in the system.
You can add that to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Basically a D20 roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I thought you guys were not including attacks in that list, and I just missed that. I just
No,
wanted,
we
I just
were.
wanted to clear that up if that was the case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
cool. Thanks.
And
And I don't need to go anywhere or do anything else. Done.
Radical. Then Nain, you've been
Oh.
you've been so inspired by the encouragement of your friend.
I'm so inspired.
Well, your new friend.
I'm gonna swing my axe.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag so blessed.
Hashtag
Can I change the
inspired,
name?
guys. God.
Of this spell in D&D Beyond to hashtag blessed.
Pretty sure blessed
Well, no,
is
there
a
is a
different
blessed
spell.
Yeah, blessed is actually already a spell.
So
Yeah,
the
but like
first,
hashtag though.
so the first attack is a 23,
Ooh.
and that damage is 9 plus 6, 15 damage on the first one.
15 on the first one. Ooh, go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're still fighting that dude over there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 50. Yeah. He's not as great either
Good.
as
I'm gonna
the
take my
other
second attack
one.
on him.
Do it.
14 plus 7 is a 21.
Okay.
11 plus
Yeah.
6 is 17 damage.
Nice. I'm gonna stop you if you can do more. So as you go absolutely insane on this large demonic suit of armor, you go whack, whack, and just the almost foaming at the mouth with the amount of like fury. You're not quite raging, but you're close. And this armor just, you see the breastplate gouge as this red light comes bursting out of it, and all of the armor comes falling to the
Nice.
ground.
So I do have a question.
Sure.
If I've taken my attack action, can I then move and take my bonus action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to move 20 feet to the other one.
Okay.
Is your bonus action an attack?
It is.
I think that might have to be on the same target.
It should say, I assume you want to move here, though.
It doesn't say that it has to be the same target.
Then we'll go with it.
At least in
We'll
at
go
least in
with
the
it.
battle
We'll go with it
range.
until we're proved wrong later.
And that is a 20.
20? Okay, that'll hit.
For 5 damage from the
5
spikes.
damage. Yeah, so you finish off the one, and you come across the room, and with just enough, just throw yourself at this thing, jamming your spikes into it. You see the red bust out of it again as all the armor goes limp. You have the breastplate still stuck to you, by the way, when you step back.
Nice.
But it's dead.
Yay, everybody!
We did it?
You did it. You killed them all.
We did it.
They did.
Yay!
They did. Yay.
I'm gonna walk up to Ellie right after the last one falls and high five her.
Yeah! You did it! I really didn't do much. I'm gonna drop spike growth.
Legit.
So we can like maneuver.
So as you slay the last piece of animated armor in this room, the door on the other side of the room, not the one you came in, but the door across the room up by Ellie, there it goes. Nice show. Maybe I was wrong about you fancy adventures. We'll see.
Is it the same
Not bad,
face?
right?
It's the same face. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can open this door now or what?
And with that, the door that Ellie's standing by opens up.
I scamper right through.
Yeah.
All right.
On to the next.
And so you all enter a room that is another 20. You go down a 20 by 10 corridor again. Blah, blah, blah. Walk down the corridor. You enter another room that's exactly the same size as the one you were in. Only this one, there's nothing in it. And at first glance, you feel like the room is empty, but then make perception checks.
But then,
Mm.
And you're wrong.
16.
I
12.
Natural
got a 16.
Nice.
7.
For a total of 26.
Wow. All right. 26 is my highest number. Anybody be at 26? No? All right.
It's not
Yeah.
possible for me to beat a 26.
So, but then Ellie notices that on two sides of this room, the north and east
South?
wall, the north and east wall, there is very intricate murals of serpents painted on the walls. The serpents are orange with white stripes running down their backs. Their tongues are extended as if trying to catch the scent of prey. Both of the snake heads seem to be pointing towards the next door, which would be on your left to the west. Yeah. That's what you got going on.
Well,
right
y'all,
now.
the serpent knows.
Are there any beds in this room that we can take a long rest on?
The room is kind of empty. Yeah. That's it.
No, like feather beds with like nice pillows and like extra blankets and that
No,
kind of
not
thing?
in this room. Yeah.
Do we need to take? I mean, I'm feeling pretty good, but you guys look a little rougher. I could do some healing if anybody needs some healing.
I just kind of want my spell slots back. I'm just being greedy.
Legit.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing?
What was the thing on the paper about the snakes and the something
Something about the
serpents?
serpent nose. I'm gonna walk up to that door that they're
It says
pointing
the
at.
serpent knows.
The door that they're pointing at. Nothing.
Wait, is it the serpent knows or the serpent is aware?
Knows is aware.
You walk up to the door that the snake tongue seemed to be pointing at, and it's a wooden door like all the ones you've seen the face in. And the face does seem to be carved in this door, but at the moment it's unanimated. There's nothing there.
Hello? Hasn't back. We're here. I'm gonna knock on it.
Nothing. You hear a knock. Nothing.
Guys, he left.
Well, I guess we'll die here then.
Just as you say that,
What
the
is
doors
it?
you came in close and latch.
Okay. Now
What
we're
do the
definitely gonna die here.
snakes' faces look like?
Go ahead and make an investigation just to look at the murals and closer.
23.
So looking at the two snake murals for a few minutes, you notice that there's 5 small tiles on each of the serpents that seem slightly out of place. They begin at the tail and end at the tip of the tongue.
Like they're just
5 tiles that seem weirdly out of place on an otherwise smooth wall.
okay. I relay that information to the group and point them out.
Tile? Is this like a mosaic or is it like a carving? Like a
No,
relief?
so this is a mural, a painted mural on the wall, and in the mural are the 2 snakes. Across the snakes' bodies, spread along the bodies, spaced evenly, are 5 tiles from tail to tongue.
Oh.
Let's touch them. 5 of us, 5 tiles. Line up.
There's 2 paintings.
Nice.
They're the same. Well, I mean, they're not the same painting, but the tiles are the same on the paintings. So there's actually 10 tiles.
Oh, so there's 5 and 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. What do the tiles look like?
I mean, they just look like they look out of place. Other than that, they have the painting on top of them, so they look like the snake.
Like just little square things that
Yep.
are stuck to. Okay.
In a mural that's otherwise just one smooth piece.
I'm gonna touch one.
At this point, I'm going to go ahead and say they're very obviously buttons. Like, you guys have obviously put that together. So I'm just going to put that to bed. They're very obviously buttons.
Okay.
Nane touches one. What one you touching, Nane?
The one closest to the head.
One closest to the head?
Yep.
Which head? Left or right?
Left.
Okay. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw as you press that tile.
You're dead.
Ah!
Is it a poison?
It's going to be, yes.
So I have advantage on that.
Sure. Who's near him, by the way, doing this?
I'm next to the door.
Door, okay.
I don't know if I am or not.
I got a 20.
20. We'll say he was off on the other side of the room by himself, looking at the one you guys were not looking at. You got a 20?
Yep.
Okay. Then you're fine. A gas comes shooting out from around the edges of the tile. As you breathe it in, it feels noxious and toxic, but you're hardy. Kind of hold it down.
Oh, don't touch that one.
Yeah. And so that was the 3rd button in. It would have been the one in the middle that you touched. The one closest to the head. Not on the head, not the tongue. The one closest to the head.
Oh, there's one on the head.
3rd
and one on
in
the
from
tongue.
the left.
Yes.
Okay.
So now that Nane's pushed it and you've had the time, there's a button on the tail, there's a button on the body, there's a button at the base of the head, there's a button on the nose, and there's a button on the tip of the tongue of the snake.
So touch the nose.
Yeah.
Nose.
Okay. Nane, after getting sprayed with the poison on one side of the room, and Mercy on the other side of the room inspecting the other painting, they both touch the nose of the snake at the same time. And you hear how'd you... you'll never figure out the next one. I didn't think that one was too tough either. But nobody listens to me. I told them. Come on, you darn ninnies. Let's keep moving. And the next door opens up.
Yes.
All right. Minimal poison
Okay.
gas.
I scurry through.
You find yourself in another room. This one's smaller. It's only about 40 feet square. And in the middle is a massive hole.
starring Stormy Daniels. I jump in it.
Oh, God.
You just jump in the hole?
Yeah, I just
You do?
abandon. I just strip naked and just jump down. Yeah.
All right.
God.
You're going to take. Hold on.
No, I don't actually jump in the bottomless pit. Come on.
Oh, you don't want to jump in the hole?
Come on.
Come on.
I mean, do you want to? You can.
I think that sounds like a bad idea.
I think
Okay.
the sentence starting with "Okay, you're gonna take" is very clear that it's not a good idea.
Wait. I have an idea. Can I use Druidcraft and create like a little flower?
Sure.
Okay. Hey, old dude, can you light this up like you did the one time? Like you did earlier?
Oh, okay. Yeah. She wants you to
What do you
put
want me to
light
do
on
again?
the flower.
Can you cast
Oh
light on
yeah,
it?
yeah.
That was
little
rather
flower.
confusing.
Sorry.
Light this up, old dude.
Light it up!
Light up this flower, man. Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
toss it in.
Okay. You see the flower kind of drift gently, quietly, softly, down to the bottom where it rests, about 25 feet below you.
Okay, so I wouldn't have died.
No, you
most
wouldn't
likely.
have died.
Then how would you have gotten
I probably
out?
would have looked way more horrified if you were like, I jump in the hole, and I'm like, oh my god, he's about to die.
What's the next line of what that the paper says?
Replace her eyes.
Are we able to like skirt around this hole, or is it like we
There's
gotta get
nothing
over
else in
it?
this room. There's no more doors, just the hole.
Oh God.
Who's got some rope?
I've
I
got
think
some
I
rope.
do.
Probably all of you.
I think I do.
Probably
Yeah.
do.
25
No,
feet
actually, I
isn't,
don't.
isn't ridiculous for a rope.
Like, I bet I can just like easily lower the small one down there without any effort.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
With a 20 strength, how much does your character weigh, Ellie? Like,
Probably
12
not very much. I never
pounds.
really established it, but my strength is 8, so probably not very much.
I'm saying if
Yeah,
you're
probably
3
30
feet tall.
pounds.
what-
She's
I
like the
mean,
size of a 5-year-old.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with my
Yes.
20 strength score, I
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
easily
yeah.
lower that.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, we do have 2 potions of climbing, if that would assist in this effort.
That's
Oh.
certainly good.
Yeah, and I
No,
can
no.
actually. Well, I might be able to. Hang
I'm
on.
going to suggest that you tie the rope onto me as an anchor, and then lower her down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess you can absolutely do that.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
Did
Go ahead and roll strength checks, Roar and Name.
the door behind us close?
Yep. After you came through, it closed.
Is there somewhat of a doorway still, like a door frame?
Yeah, like something you
almost?
could jam yourself into.
I kind of want to jam into that.
Yeah, you can.
I got a 21 for a strength check.
21. Yeah, I was gonna say you can have advantage for the door frame, but you don't need it.
Ellie, are you going to be able to see down there?
I have dark vision up right now.
Groar.
I just had that up for 8
16 on a
hours.
strength.
16. Yeah.
Do you want
yeah.
a candle or
You
anything?
guys, especially together, you guys easily lower her down into the hole.
I'll take a candle.
And so
All right, I'm gonna
Ellie
give her a
gets down.
candle.
Okay, Ellie gets down into the hole, and Trey needs a new pitch. Ellie gets down into the hole, and you see another room.
I
in
pick up
front
my
of you.
flower and tuck it in my ear.
Okay. Yeah, you got a little flashlight on your head now. You see another room. There's some rubble on the floor in this room. In the middle of the room, underneath the hole where you came down, there seems to be some sort of empty, like, fountain or something. And another hallway in front of you leading to another set of doors that does not have a face on it.
I go, what's down there, Ellie?
A fountain.
Is it safe? Should we
I
come
have
down?
no idea. Hold on.
You don't see anything that's a threat. There's nothing else in the room with you. There's nothing on the walls.
So okay.
You're
you said
standing in
there's,
the
like-
fountain. It's dry. There's no water in it. It's
Oh,
empty.
I'm standing in the fountain?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. I want to, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna walk up to the door real quick and do what I always do and just knock on it. It's been very successful thus far.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
So Ellie walks forward.
back.
Ellie walks forward, and you guys lose sight of her as she walks out of sight of the hole in the floor.
Bye-bye.
And you just see a dim light from off to one side. You hear a knock, and that's where we'll go ahead and pause this week.
Oh, can I do one thing real quick?
Maybe does it involve more than knocking on that door?
Not much more.
It depends on what it is.
I just want to fuck with them. I'm gonna cast Druidcraft again, and I'm going to kind of make like a growling wolf sound.
No, you just knock on the door. All right, so that's where we're gonna end for this week. Yay!
All right.
Hey!
So I hope everybody had fun. That was a good time. We're gonna crawl through this dungeon for a while. We just went down a level, so we're on level 2 of this dungeon. It's gonna be a
Oh
good time.
shit!
Yeah.
So we went down a level.
Yeah, I went down a level. Oh my god. Yeah, but no, I hope everybody had a good time. We'll be back next week. Yeah, we'll be back next week. And we have some other stuff going on this week, and we'll be there for that. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch. Follow us on Twitch for sure, because once we get to 100 followers on Twitch, we're going to give away a PHB and a set of dice for anybody who's a new player or just wants extra. They're fun to have. And follow us on Twitter so you can find out when we're going to do stuff and what we're doing and what we have going on. Those are the best places.
Also follow us on Facebook so you can see some dank themes.
Yeah, if you want, if you enjoy wonderful RPG memes, Facebook is the place to find those. Follow us on Facebook. All right. With that, I think we're going to take any more time from anybody. I hope everybody had a lot of fun. We will see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.